of our country.
Would you say that there are specific courses which are marketable than others, and what are they?
Yes, true. In my own assessment and through the experience of my capacity as principal, Starehe Technical Training College, I've seen students make very good decisions, and some of these decisions that they make is on the nature of the courses that they take. When we have courses that are technical in nature, then they are very marketable, and one can never regret from pursuing them. The reason I'm saying that is when you have a technical course, you have almost 80 to 90% chances of employing yourself. You don't wait to be employed. You do a course, and as you wait to be employed, you're already doing it either in your own farm, in your own foundation, or in your own business setup. If, for example, you've done hospitality course, chances of opening your own restaurants are very high, because even if you're going to employ employees there, you're already an expert in your own self, and you're using that skills now to run your own hotel. If you've done mechanical engineering, you've got to start your own garage, and it's already employment in its own. When we have other courses like electrical engineering, even in the neighborhood, they'll be looking for you. There's some power issues, they'll be looking for you. You're already earning. Then we have the business courses, which are supposed to guide you and give you the entrepreneurial skills, because they're supposed to train you on how to run the businesses. And I'm very glad that through the curriculum of Kenya, the trainees are educated on how to come back up with business plans and research projects before they complete their studies, because these are the projects that they're going to use now to initiate their own ventures in future. Because where we are messing probably as a country is that we tend to over-rely on employment, and that's where we keep saying that I've graduated with this and I've not received any employment. You know, when you look at the population of the country versus the number of jobs that are available, they don't match. So the only option that we have is to first of all embrace any curriculum that will promote technical training, like the CBC or the CBET, so that people employ themselves. We also have courses that are almost naturally good. For example, when you talk about foreign languages, talk of German, talk of French, talk of Spanish, which we all offer, by the way, at our institution, Starehe Technical. In Kenya, in the month of August, in the month of December, there is a lot of movement towards the coast. Tourists are coming from foreign lands. But when you talk about tourist, this is not a native. This is somebody who is a foreigner. And the possibility of having a language that we don't understand ourselves is also very high. When you talk about people from Anglophone states, they're French-speaking countries. And if we study French as a course, which takes you just 6 months, you're going to work as an interpreter, and that's direct employment, because you go into the touristic sites, they need the tour guides, and we need somebody who can speak Spanish. We need somebody who can speak German. We need somebody who can speak French. You're not going to stay in the house because there's no job, because people will be looking for you, and people who study these courses are also very few. So these are the things that we also need to look at on a very serious note. When you talk about other courses like Kenya Sign Language, we have so many forums where we need inclusivity, where we're supposed to have interpreters through the Kenya Sign Language. Now, these are the rare courses that we really need to encourage the youth to take. Any course. Look at something like plumbing. It's unfortunate that people look at that course as a very low-paying or low-laying course, but the truth of the matter is that today they are the most sought, because you'll not have any single construction, whether in the city or in the rural, that will not require the efforts of a plumber. But even if that building is already complete, the plumbing work is existent for life, because at one point we'll have issues with the shower, we'll have issues with the bathtub, we'll have issues with the sink and all that, the washroom. The plumber will always be hired. Now, these are the courses that we need to keep embracing. You talk about things like fashion and design. What I'm wearing has been done by a designer. What you are wearing has been done by a designer. And we have the mitumba soko, what you call this mitumba market. What if you just have your garment, you make your outfits, you take them to the market, or you have your stall? You're employed. You'll never at any one point in life say, I'm waiting for the government to employ you. Let employment get you on the way, but start from somewhere. Don't be stuck. And there's no regret, and I want now to appeal to those who are listening to this show that it's all about the passion again, because whichever the course that you choose, don't choose it because somebody has chosen it and you've seen the person has become successful.
Very important.
You must choose it because, one, you have a passion for it. I once witnessed somebody in the village who went to study something because the father studied it. And the best example normally is education. Where I come from, if your father is a teacher, you have no, you have to become a teacher because you're doing it because your father is a teacher. But the question is that your line? Is that your passion? And also I need to appeal with the parents. I need to appeal to the parents that please, as we see our children grow, let us be patient enough to realize in time where their line is. We can tune that very comfortably into something that will make them get employed successfully without diverting their attention into something because a neighbor did it, or you are told by somebody that it is good. Well, it could be good, but it may not be really what that child is into. So these are the factors to consider when choosing courses, and also in realizing that the course is progressive and